Okay, so let's continue to the next part, close. And there are 15 questions for 2 paragraphs. And for the question 16 to 22, I will give you 10 minutes to finish this. So you can start it now, and we will discuss it later. So 10 minutes, go. Okay, so we are back and we continue to this article, and I try to put it somewhere in order to use my notes. It's a little bit hard. Okay, so put it here. It should be here. So first I will give you the answer, all of the answers. So DAD A D and BBAD. Okay, let me read the article. So nothing is more symbolic of the Taiwanese people's identity than nothing is more symbolic of the Taiwanese people's identity than Taiwan's folk religion. Maju, the sea god, is a case in point. As Taiwanese favorite goddess, Maju has been lauded by many as a national deity. And when to celebrate Maju's birthday in the third lunar month, many believers participate in a 3-year walking pilgrimage every year. The annual Maju pilgrimage is so popular that it is promoted by government as a source of local pride. The worship of Maju, nevertheless, did not originate in Taiwan, but in Meizhou, Fujian. On January 24th, 1997, the Meizhou Maju, an 800-year-old wooden statue, arrived from the Chinese mainland and visited major temples island-wide over the ensuing 100 days. On January 16 to 20, 2000, 2000 Taiwan pilgrims flew to Fujian to pay homage to Meizhou Maju. Whether Maju is to be identified as a Chinese or as a Taiwanese deity is still under debate. Okay, so let's do it sentence by sentence. And the first one, nothing is more symbolic of Taiwanese people's identity than Taiwan's folk religion. And you can see that it's clear there's a more. Okay, so more something than something. You can just choose D because more than. So nothing is more symbolic than. Okay, more symbolic of the Taiwanese people's identity than Taiwan's folk religion. So the folk religion is the most symbolic thing of the Taiwanese people's identity. So here, nothing is the subject and is the verb. Nothing is more symbolic of the Taiwanese people's identity than Taiwanese folk religion. I think it's easy. It's just a simple sentence because more symbolic is adjective and of something. So what kind of things that is more symbolic of is the Taiwanese people's identity and then Taiwanese folk religion. 就是没有任何东西像台湾的民族信仰那么样的能够象征台湾人民的身份。So Taiwanese folk religion is the most thing that can symbolic the Taiwanese people's Taiwanese people's identity. Okay, and so the next one, Maju, the sea god. So Maju, who is the sea goddess? Okay, so who is, we can delete that, just write the sea goddess. I have mentioned that before in this class. So Maju, the sea goddess, is a case in point. Case in point. Okay, so here, Maju is a case in point, it's a sentence, and Maju is the sea goddess, is a sentence. So we use the sea goddess to give additional information for Maju.它是一个就是非限定的用法，而不是限定的。就是 we already just want to say Maju, but we want to notice that she is a sea goddess. And okay, so it's case in point. So there's a phrase, case in point. Case in point means 这是一个，它就是意思就是指这是一个恰当的例子。所以，作为航海守护神的马祖就是一个很好的例子。So this 马祖 is a case in point. 马祖 is a good case, good example. Okay, 马祖 is a good example. So case in point. And so the next one, as Taiwanese favorite goddess. So as here is a preposition plus a noun to compose a phrase. 应该是一个副词片语吧。As Taiwanese favorite goddess, 马祖 subject. 马祖 has been lauded by, the verb, by many. So many here means many people. You can just use many to replace many people. Many as many by many as a national deity. Okay, so lauded by somebody as something. Okay, lauded 就是被赞扬，被作为什么来赞扬。Lauded by somebody, by someone or somebody as something. So Maju has lauded by many people as a national deity, 就是作为一个国家的守护神、护国神。As a so it's a lot of usage like this. Can I think of? He is famous to somebody for something, like this kind of usage. So preposition plus the information you want to give. A lot, some verbs have this kind of trait, and I can think of just he is famous for, but it's not a verb. So okay, we will see that maybe later. So next one. So this sentence is also simple. One is to celebrate Maju's birthday in the third lunar month. Okay, so to celebrate here because here this is a noun and it's not a sentence, so we cannot put a verb. So we have to change the verb into to plus v or ving, 就是动名词或是分词的用法。And here because it implies in order to celebrate. So we use to celebrate. Okay, so to celebrate just like in order to celebrate. So to celebrate Maju's birthday in the third lunar month, many believers. So believers is subject. Many believers participate is the verb. Participate in is a phrase that we often use. So remember that, participate in. So somebody participate in something because means he joined something. So participate. in. You just like join. Participate in something. So they participate in a 3-day walking program every year. So you join a 3-day working program. So pilgrimage is the thing that we want to mention. So they participate in a pilgrimage. And what kind of pilgrimage? A 3-day working pilgrimage. So notice here there's a walking. So walk is a verb, and we change it into walking and can be used as an adjective. So a 3-day walking pilgrimage every year. So this is time. Okay, so just it's very simple. And next one, the annual module pilgrimage is so popular that it is promoted by the government as a source of local pride. So that, remember this is often be used. So when you see so, you have that's this kind of structure. Something is so adjective that and plus a sentence. So here it is subject and verb. It is promoted. Be promoted by something as something. Okay, I got one. So it is promoted by the government, by somebody as something. Okay, so the annual module program, this is the subject, the first sentence subject, and is the first sentence verb. So popular. So you can just say the annual module program is so popular. This can be a complete sentence, but here we want to use the structure like so popular that and give the information. So the annual module program is so popular that it is promoted. So this also a sentence says it is promoted by the government as a source of local pride. So this it means the annual module program. Okay, so this it implies the subject in the previous sentence. So it is promoted by the government as a source of local pride. Okay, so let's continue. And the worship of Maju, however, did not originate in Taiwan, but in Meizhou, Fujian. So here, however and nonetheless are the same. So here we use nonetheless, and however equals to nonetheless, and equals to nevertheless. Okay, so here we use nevertheless. The worship of Maju, nevertheless, did not originate in Taiwan. So you can say this sentence is just like nevertheless is conjunction. Nevertheless, the worship. So the worship is subject. The worship. What kind of worship? Of Maju. Did not. So here is the verb. Did not originate in somewhere. Originated in. So this is the verb. Did not originate in Taiwan. Okay, and then but. So this is conjunction to combine something. Here we here is not a conjunction. It's like a preposition because we're not using a complete sentence. We just use the phrase. So in Taiwan, but in 梅州福建. So but here is to combine these two in Taiwan and in 梅州福建. So you can say the worship module did not originated in Taiwan, or the worship module did not originated in 梅州福建. But here is the opposite one because it do originated in 梅州福建. So it is originated in 梅州福建. So we use but to combine them. So it says did not originate in Taiwan, but in 梅州福建. Okay, so this is the sentence. And next sentence. On January 24th, 1997, the 梅州. So this is just about a time. It's nothing important. So this subject. The 梅州马祖. The 梅州马祖, who is an 800-year-old wooden statue. So we did it. Who is just right. An 800-year-old wooden statue, or which I think it's which because statue is not a people, or you can treat it as people. I don't know. So who is an 800-year-old wooden statue arrived. So this is the verb. The 梅州马祖 arrived from somewhere to somewhere. So from a Chinese mainland, and so here this sentence as the first one and use and to combine two and visit major temple island overseas for 100 days. Okay. And visited. So in arrived is a 就是过去式 past tense, and here we use visited also a past tense because these two should be the same structure. So arrive, the 梅州马祖 arrived from the Chinese mainland, and then the 梅州马祖 visited major temples island-wide over the ensuing 100 days. So ensuring 及时发 ensuring 及时发生的100天什么意思啊？我也不知道。So 并在后来的100天内访遍全岛主要寺庙。Okay, so over the ensuing 100 days. Okay. Oh, next one on January 16th to 20th. 2000 and 2000 Taiwan program. Okay, I just mentioned that 2000 we cannot put as, okay, or we can say thousands of Taiwanese pilgrims and 2000 Taiwan pilgrims. So I just mentioned that. I think you can think of it. So thousands of something or 2000 of, or 2000, okay, 2000 Taiwanese pilgrims flew to, so this is the subject, 2000 Taiwanese pilgrims flew to somewhere to do something. So they fly to somewhere to do something. To do something. So they fly to Fujian to pay homage to. So pay homage to 就是pay homage to 就是崇拜 homage 是homage 是尊敬的意思。So they pay homage to somebody, to the 梅州马祖. Okay. Pay homage to someone or somebody, someone or something. Okay, so the last one, whether module is to be identified as Chinese or as Taiwanese deity is still under debate. So this is the verb, and the whole sentence is subject. So module is to be identified as a Chinese or we have to put the same form, same structure. So a Chinese deity or a Taiwanese deity, we don't know. Module is to be identified as Chinese deity. This is the first sentence. And we can also say module is to be identified as a Taiwanese deity. So we don't know. We use or. You can be the first one or the second one. Okay? And is still under debate. So here we have to put a conjunction here in order to use this sentence as the subject. So this is the subject of the second sentence. So we want to use this sentence as a subject. We have to put a conjunction. And here we don't know if it is or it isn't, or whether, okay, whether it can identify as A or as B. So we use whether. So whether is a very common use here. That is in grammar, that is also okay. So B and D is also okay. But because the meaning D is much better than B, because we want to know whether something will happen or not. Okay, whether module is to be identified as Chinese or as a Taiwanese deity, whether A or B is still under debate. Okay, so 这是一个名词子句啊，就是它的结构上来说 ，something is under debate. So this is as a noun, a subject. So this is used as subject and it's a noun. It's a noun. So 连接词就是来带出这个词。那算连接词吗？还是介系词 ？So whether will be good. So okay. Okay, that's all about the first paragraph. We will take a short break and continue to the second paragraph.